Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I am going to get into some commentary today that we all know about. I don't know. I'm not so sure that Shirley is happy to be losing her husband. It seemed like she did all of this, announcing the divorce to save face publicly. But there are other financial and legal considerations when you take into account that she was cohabitating with this man, she was making moves with this man, they had a life together. I don't know how many businesses they signed on together with and how many accounts. There's going to be some things that these prosecuting attorneys representing the victims of this financial scam, they're going to come after them. And not just them, Shirley, because Shirley's the one, he's locked up. Shirley is the one that has the earning potential. Shirley is the one connected to Steve Harvey, this huge entertainment mogul. So Steve Harvey is a giant, and Shirley also has her career. I mean, she's a brilliant, she has a beautiful voice. She has a beautiful presence. She comes off as a really elegant woman. So attorneys represent victims. They're going to really be looking more at Shirley. This whole game is about getting money. You can get away with a lot of crimes. And if they see you have the potential to pay in a civil suit or, pay reparations, hey, it's all about that money. Pay legal fees. These attorneys, their billable hours, that's what it's about. And Ernesto's on the phone tomorrow. I ain't got it. So even if he had it, it's gone. But Shirley, a public figure she still has years to potentially earn money. I can't believe they don't have at least $500,000 laying around somewhere or access to credit to get that. I don't know what kind of investments they've made. But whoa, And, I said in another video, it's not about marriage. Look at Erica King. She ain't married to Ernesto. They conspired together. It's like, who cares if you're married or not? The question is, did she put up a saintly front to make Ernesto look good? Did she, was she some kind of enabler? She gave Ernesto like she made his image better. Him being adjacent to a woman like her, she got kind of a Wendy Williams vibe. It's funny, their names are all Williams. But this case, it really piqued my interest, not because of the jailhouse calls, but because of Steve Harvey going at Black vloggers and not realizing that this whole thing over there at his morning show is a whole news story. A whole lot of people are talking about this story. This man, Ernesto, it would just be another messy crime if he wasn't connected to Shirley Strawberry. But now that we have all this information about this laundry list of charges this man has, it's a news story on its own. And people are going to follow this. We have not seen the end of this. And it's hard for a lot of people to believe that Shirley Strawberry could miss all of this. It's too much with messing with the females in the family, the underage folks. You two don't like you talking about that. Messing with the underage folks in the family. It's a lot. How she could miss all of this. And one thing that's really interesting, Shirley Strawberry was even talking about it during those jailhouse calls. It's like, you're being evicted. You need to stay with friends. Yet and still, she says her daughter is calling her every month to have her rent paid. That sounds suspicious to me. And these calls they put all of Shirley's dysfunction in her marriage on Front Street. And she did sound kind of delusional and clueless, talking about how the people don't know Ernesto the way she does. And they're both talking about, this is just haters. They're going to find out that all of this stuff is false. I think Shirley really has mixed emotions about this. And there's just got to be a lot under the surface. And in a way, I have some mixed feelings about these calls being leaked, even though I was searching for a call to hear Shirley blow Ernesto's hair back. I was sure that call existed, but they stopped talking because the calls got leaked, of course, and I'm sure she didn't want to blow his hair back on the phone. So she probably drove up there. I would imagine I would drive up there to see I would go see him and get with him. So yeah, with them listening to the calls, it's announced, that those calls aren't private. But it's a lot of wrongdoers that are on the phone. So is this going to lead to more surveillance? It's so much going on with this case. It's just, I hate to say a hot mess. But y'all know it. I've read the comments. Y'all know this is it's insane. And there's no end to it. They're still racking up the charges on this man, and he claims not to have any money. But I've got a lot of brilliant comments, and I love hearing from y'all. In a previous video, I mentioned the fact that Ernesto was engaged to Ebony Steel, and he just switched gears and went to Shirley Strawberry. So it's kind of strange that she got her truck picked up at this beauty salon. That's another thing that got me about this case. I mean, I felt her pain getting all done up, getting her hair did, and I'm sure it's like, go girl, and she's feeling like a queen and has to walk out and meet the authorities at her car while her truck is being seized. That's messed up. And Ernesto out here doing more dirt than the law allows, and he's just like, wow about everything. Oh, it's all haters. But we're going to see how far this rabbit hole goes. And I was talking about Shirley Strawberry, her strawberry letter. I never really was focused on her losing her job, like she did something wrong, she should lose her job. It's more about her mental health, because that kind of hits close to home, you uncovering these scandalous, salacious stories about other people. If she was my auntie or something, I'd be like, auntie, please do the weather or something. Do some lightweight celebrity news or fashion. Don't talk about the dirty, do me wrong stuff, because she's right up in it. But we're going to see how far this rabbit hole goes. I think it's time to put a pin in it for a minute, but this is definitely going to go to trial, and Ernesto is not going to be able to sidestep all of this stuff. But Shirley's going to have to find a way to amputate this man out of her life. If she's still caught up with him emotionally, it's going to be hard for her. But anyway, I thank y'all so much for joining me, and I will move on to other stories. I do other stories. Check out my playlist. Until then, y'all keep living your life like it's golden. Peace.